the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is January 26, 2024. It is 1:20 a.m. I went to bed really early, and it seems like I only have I normally take 2 hours of sleep, and then I can't sleep no more. So I got up like around 7:30-ish, and I thought it was like 1 o'clock. Everybody went in their separate, their room. My husband is not feeling well. He's locked himself in our room. So I was on the couch. When I got up, I thought it was like 1 a.m. But it was only 7:30-ish or something like that. And then, I was like, let me rest some more. And the next thing I know, when I got up, it's already 12. So, yeah, and here I am. Anyway, I have some tweets that I want to share with you. I have... Lately, I've been creating 2 separate sets of recording, one for PYTE, which is where I am now, and one for APU Team Sussex to keep it going. But for APU Team Sussex, I only have 4 tweets so far. So there's a possibility I may not even record it tonight. But for PYTE, because they're still talking about what happened in Jamaica, so I came across some tweets. I have about 16 of them, and some of them are repetitive. I put some numbers next to them, but it's for the caption to see what other people are saying. Okay, that's the only reason. The first one here, I probably will play the video, and then this one I just want to see the caption and some of the response in it, and that one as well. All right, so I have about 16 tweets. So let's look at some numbers. Feel free to skip, okay, because this channel have been demonetized, so I'm keeping a tab on the numbers, which is why every time I come here I have to refresh it. Okay, so this is where we are now. The past couple of days, the videos that I've been putting, they've been watched, so I'm up to 3,350 public watch hours, and I need 4,000. But it's funny, when I started putting new videos again on this channel, the first time, I think it was on the 18th. If you look at the video on the 18th, because I remember the date, I was 3,400 something, and I was like, oh, let me not waste the numbers, you know, because it was time for me to reapply to be on the monetization program. So I was like, what the hell? And the next thing I know, the following day the numbers went down. So I'm climbing up a little bit at a time. Okay, so let's go on Twitter. Whenever I start the videos and I start showing the background, feel free to skip, okay? It's just for record purposes, for me, all right, so this is the first tweet. Okay, new: Harry and Meghan were invited to Jamaica by their personal friend, Paramount President and CEO Brian Robbins, and his wife Tracy, as was pretty obvious. And I think I shared that, I think it was this, maybe not, that's a different one. There was a different tweet that I came across a couple days ago, or maybe on the day of or the day after the event, the premiere, and it was said that they were invited. And the other thing as well, it's for publicity. And when you look at Harry and Meghan's love story, it perfectly aligned with Bob Marley kind of thing, one love and all of this, you know, let's get together, you know, the music. So it pretty much aligned with Harry and Meghan's thing. So it was pretty obvious for them, for Harry and Meghan, to support their friend. All right, and then you see the UK is going berserk. You're gonna see some of the videos, like the one that I share with you. I put 3 times just to see what other people are saying. Yeah, some people over there in the UK are going berserk. All right, let's read this. People understand that the couple, longtime fans of Bob Marley's music and message, were delighted to attend the film's premiere after receiving an invite from the Robbins family, with whom they have a personal friendship. All right, so there they are here. Yeah, it was pretty obvious. And you know, Meghan, you know, loved to support her friends wherever she can. So that was pretty obvious. The movie itself, that was pretty obvious. Okay, so let's read some of the comment. All right, so this is the video of it. Okay, probably gotta live there too. Yeah, I mean, if they're flying together, might as well. This is eco-friendly, I would assume. Let's read the comment under there. Okay, yep, imagine traveling coach when friends are traveling there, but personal jet. Okay, but personal jet, private jet. And this, it's perfectly good if as a group. I mean, we need to understand, I know they didn't raise that question, but I'm just bringing it up. We need to understand eco-friendly, it's when a group, okay, a group of people, you know, either get in a car to travel the same place together, instead of each and every one of them get on their personal car, respective cars, and drive. That will be, this is where it's bad for the environment. But if it is a group that get together and travel there, that's pretty eco-friendly in my book. All right, so 10 seconds. And I think it was a very smart thing to do too. They'll get free publicity, and you see how berserk the UK is losing their mind for Harry and Meghan, you know, being over there. And I think what really pisses them off is that the thing that they were trying to do, for Harry and Meghan do not have access to high professional level people, either by respective kind of I guess business or political, you name it, because they want to be the one. They want to be the one to dictate to people who can open a door for somebody. So they thought the HRH was the key, you know, for doors to open for Harry and Meghan, when in fact in the US, pretty much around the world, we don't care about that. This is the little bubble only in the UK. They have full control of the system over there. So they have, the power or the key to say, okay, you open that door. You open the door for them. Outside of the UK, if you could put in the work, you show your character and you respect people, hey, anything goes. They could either open the door for you or they don't. It doesn't matter. All right. Seems Brian Robbins and Tracy Adams have a house in Montecito. Wonder if there's that here. They probably do. Yep. Imagine traveling coach when friends are traveling there by private jet. All right. So is there more? There's that. There's me here. Okay. I thought I saw the lady, meaning her, this lady. I thought I saw the lady next to Meghan at one of the Beyonce's concert. I think Meghan went to 2 concerts. Not the one where she was dancing at a group, the booth. The one where the guy who rented the booth next to Meghan's group. Okay, not the one when Abigail came. Not that one. There was another time, I believe there was another concert Meghan went. It's that one that I think, where they took a picture with Kelly Rowland and Kerry Washington and all of that. That's the one I'm talking about. That I think I saw her sitting at the balcony. I could be wrong. I'm just going by memory. I didn't even go back to look at some of the images to see if I was correct, but on top of my head, I felt like she was there too. Okay. There's that. I thought I saw her. I could be wrong. Okay. Also, everyone knows that inviting Harry and Meghan to anything is free advertisement. That's it. Exactly. The others across the pond will attract a fly. Okay, the Derangers have a whole behavior analyst suggesting that Meghan and Harry photobombed themselves on this here video, and how Tracy didn't want to be touched by Meghan, said how they truly believe the lies they tell themselves. Oh my God. Okay, how the irrelevants are more loved and welcome the world over. British media can carry on with their lies. Okay, I was today old when I realized this is the guy from Head of the Class 80s TV show. Is he? I used to watch that show. Oh my Lord. Really? I used to watch that show. That's the one, what's this, oh my God, I forgot her name. The one who had married with the, Mike Tyson, the, what's her name? I forgot. Oh my God. Okay, so now I'm curious. Let me go look for Head of the Class, what is it? The photos, the cast. Okay, there's Robin Given. That's the name I was trying to think. Robin Given. Which one is he? Can't be him. Let's look at another image. That can't be. Let's look at this. Okay, this is blurry. Okay, nah. Let's look at this one. Which one? What happened to him? Oh my Lord, there's Robin Given again. Which one? It can't be him. Okay. What? I used to watch that show. Okay, I was today. Okay, let's see here. There's 2 comments under that. What? Oh, damn it. So him, Brian Robin goes from Head of the Class to Head of Paramount. What? Okay, which one is that? Him. So let's look at the image again. Him. That's him. What in the name? That's him. He looks like him. That's him. What? So I'll leave the link in the description for you. Okay. When Paw Patrol the movie. Okay, so this is something completely off. I don't want to drift off. But I was surprised. Oh my God. When you look at his lip. So that's him. That's this guy. It's him. What? I didn't. Wow. This is why many of them prefer behind the scene, because they control the purse. Wow. I thought he was off. Okay, so I'm done with this tweet. Okay, so I just learned something here. I didn't know that was him. I really did not know that was him. It didn't even cross my mind it was him. What? Okay, so I'm very happy for him. I used to watch that show. I don't know. They don't make those shows anymore. And I don't know if you remember, there was a time I was talking in one of my podcasts where they were trying to include, you know what, let me not get into it. Let me not get in terms of inclusivity and the TV shows and all of that. So it was around that time. All right, never mind. Next tweet. Cannot be soaking up the royals' energy few feet away. Princess Meghan radiating and Harry doting on her. Okay, there's the loving eye. You can feel the love and community in the room. Testimony on vibrating high to magnetize desire. Oh my God! Don't let anyone throw off your energy vibe. One Love movie. I saw this and I thought that was really cute. That's inside the theater, and they are taking some selfies, I guess. They are here. Did you say I have to write a book? Alright, well, Princess Meghan, there's more inside the theater. That's when they're getting it. Okay, I'm muting it, okay? There's a music. I'm probably gonna get flagged for it. So there they are here. That's nice. Look at making sure everybody is sitting. That's nice. Wow. Okay, I came here for Meghan, but I need to say, you look beautiful. Love your hair and your outfit. Thank you. Lucky you. Very nice video. Yeah, look fabulous. And yes, we can see Harry and Meghan off to the side. Thank you. Yes, honey. Yes, thank you for sharing. She's not a princess. And oh, God. Harry is a prince. So technically, yes. Oh my God. She actually looks so beautiful. Definitely princess energy. Okay, she is not royal. Okay, fine. In your mind, you could. Okay, OMG, thank you. I just love Harry and Meghan. Thank you. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. Oh my God, I spent too much time on the first tweet looking for the heads of the class. Dang. Alright, I'm gonna cough. Ooh, I was just coughing. And I was thinking of something. For my shop, I just put a pause to it. Not really shut it down. I'm doing some maintenance, and I'll have some new design coming up. So I sort of put a pause down on my shop. Just in case some of you, I didn't really promote it that much, but I decided to shut it down for a while to maintain it, and I'll have new. I'm not gonna go crazy. Maybe some few t-shirts and hoodies with some logos. I think I was doing something for Legend. Maybe I'll have something there, and then when I have time and just relaxing, and then create some new logos. All right, so be on the lookout for that. So let's continue with the next tweet. Listen, I have seen Americans, Germans, Barbadian, Italians, and the jealous Brits covering the Bob Marley One Love movie premiere with Harry and Meghan in attendance. Now it's Vogue Arabia. Listen, Harry and Meghan really brought the eyes of the world to Jamaica. You know, that's exactly why they invited them. Alright, so she retweeted that. Nothing beats the charm of an all-black ensemble. Take a closer look at Meghan Markle's outfit here. Alright, so there's that here. Goody, we see her afford Jamaica again. See ya. Alright, so, okay. Meghan afforded from before, was just begging the Prime Minister for a house. Okay, so she retweeted that. That's the cutest little house. Now build me one next to the river in Westmoreland, but make mine clad in wood with shutters and painted turquoise. Oh my God. Okay, Mexico is covering too. Alright, global. Oh my goodness. There's the squad putting it together here. When I say Harry and Meghan made global coverage, I honestly mean global coverage. Holy shit. Hey, when writing the story of your life, don't let anyone hold the pen. Exactly. I'll go into that in a few. Let me read some of these. This is an ad. Harry and Meghan attending this premiere has brought so much attention to it. Brilliant move on Paramount's part, even if they are friends. Yeah. And the main thing is, here's the thing. Many of these people, they know not only friends, and they know not how and not to abuse each other. So when this happened, and I think, it said, I think it just aligned with Harry and Meghan's story, and Harry and Meghan love Jamaica. It seems like they've been there a couple times. Yeah, it's all over about Harry and Meghan were in Jamaica. Lots of TV joined in to report. Lots of articles from various countries. Like, I'm so shocked. I can't believe that they are going to Jamaica because such a big news. Happy for them. All right, so let's go into this. All right, when I say Harry and Meghan made global coverage, I honestly mean global coverage. Holy shit. When writing the story of your life, don't let anyone hold a pen. The toxic British press could say they're of no importance, but please explain this. I want to be this irrelevant. Let's look at this. Okay, so this is the first thing here. Extra, AP, British Vogue, Women Health, BBC, JC, was it Harper Bazaar, Just Jared, Caribbean News, Glamour Fashion, there's that. It's almost like there was something else that they did and I made a video out of it. So there's this here, WWD, Oprah Daily, BET, British Glamour, W Magazine, and Style, British Media, Waza, okay, Bazaar, Sky News. Oh, it seems like they like this image a lot, so they use that. There's more. Cosmopolitan, Independence, Daily Post, Esquire, Mexico, there it is here, Time Caribbean, Toronto Star, okay, tourism, was it Ministry Tourism? I wanted to go and, or did I do it already? I went in their Twitter page and show why they actually, don't mind Harry and Meghan over there. All right, British Vogue, Fashionista, oh my goodness. Okay, Citizen TV Kenya, Ireland, wow, the Kenya Times, Yahoo, The Telegraph, Allure UK, The Messenger, Entertainment, DMN Daily, Glacia. Okay, so they all were covering it. And this is why. There's that here. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. Alright, so now we're getting to some goody stuff. And I believe this is James O'Brien video. Okay, James is right. The fear by royalists is that Prince Harry and Meghan do royalty better than the left behind and without any public funds, hence making the welfare royal look subterranean, mediocre. Alright, so let's look at this. Okay, a great loss. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's departure from the monarchy is a source of deep regret for the royals. And they don't want to admit that. Instead, they're gonna double, quadruple down on their barbaric behavior. They don't see that. Instead of, when they say cut your losses and then make amends, they're not gonna do that. Instead, they're gonna keep on pushing their narrative until they eliminate themselves, not Harry, themselves. Okay, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle arrive for a film premiere on Tuesday, January 23, 2024. All right.
Envy, isn't it?
All right, so this is James O'Brien, 1 minute and 2 seconds. Let's listen.
Envy, isn't it? The whole point of the attacks upon Prince Harry and his wife, whether they're coming from within the palace, on the record, off the record, nowhere near the record, or whether it's coming from Fleet Street, is because they're simply better at everything. They're better at PR, they're more media savvy, they're more articulate, they're more empathetic, crucially they're more accomplished. Look at their careers, compare their careers. They're more accomplished and they're more attractive. So here is the real sin of Harry Windsor, and this only occurred to me last night. But the real reason for the hatred, the viciousness, and this astonishing level of abuse is because they make a complete mockery of royalty itself. The idea that he gets the top job and he sits in the sidecar for the rest of his life is absolutely absurd. But we can never ever admit that because it shakes the very foundations of the royal family.
All they had to do was respect Meghan. That's it. That's all they had to do. But that grandeur of barbaric mindset these people have, they're ruining it for themselves. They don't know when they are comfortable. They do not know how well they are off right now, the royal family, but instead they're gonna bother their foundation that keeps them in that position. And then it's gonna crumble and they will end up with nothing. Alright, all they had to do was respect Meghan. Basic. They don't even need to go out of their way to be nice or anything. Just pure respect. someone you met, this is her in-law, da. If you don't like her, that's fine. You could keep that to yourself, but don't display it for the world. Globally, humiliate her. No, it doesn't work like that. Everybody sees that. Even those who don't say anything, they don't like this kind of a treatment. If you could do that to her, who worked her butt off throughout her life to make it, and then for you to have the audacity to disrespect her when she didn't do anything. She was there to help them. That's the problem also. She was there to help them, and then you disrespect her like that. Then, whatever comes your way, you get it. You deserve it. Okay, so let me read some of the comment here. That's what Harry and Meghan do every time they step out. They make the royal family look mediocre and overproduced. Okay, and they do it without breaking a sweat. They are smooth. Yeah, and the thing is that they enjoy what they do, and I wish I find a job where I enjoy it like they do. It doesn't even look like work to them. They always said that. Look for something you enjoy and then make it a business. And that's exactly what Harry and Meghan are doing. But unfortunately, they will not let them enjoy those things in peace. Let them, be natural. Let natural things, work its course. Okay, what the royal family and the Buckingham Palace need to grasp is that the whole idea that no one must be more dynamic or outshine the crown, or the person who wears it next no longer works. Trotting out the so-called supporting members only when it's convenient and then ask them to sit. They all know it's a fact that Harry and Meghan are the best. The Rangers know that too. They're fighting tooth and nails, but they can't keep up. That's right. Okay, not only Meghan and Harry are more media savvy, and let's not forget, Meghan went to school for this kind of thing. They had them at their fingertip. They could have used Meghan's brain, but instead they trash her. Oh my goodness. And now they're chasing the exact same thing Harry and Meghan are doing. They're chasing paying millions of dollars for people to copy what Harry and Meghan are doing. I mean, make it make sense to me. And this is what I mean, where they want all the the things that's out there, they attract to it. They want to be next to those kind of thing. But when they come to their their periphery, their environment, they turn them into a robot and turn them into the freaking mannequin that they are. Okay, this whole debacle has made me realize what it is about them that I love. It is integrity. I always thought we need to be perfect. No, we need to be purposeful and integral in our lives. People can lie and be messy, but they can't take away the part of your honesty. That's it. That was something Meghan said once. Once she tell her truth, okay, she is like dropping a bomb and walk away. All right, she tell her truth. She doesn't need to, go back and forth with you. Once she tell her part and she's done. Okay, divine right was always fallacy. Abolish the monarchy. Why is it racist British tabloid? Okay, I'm so unbothered. Alright, James has it exactly right. The knives really came out for them after their widely successful tour. Prince Harry and Meghan aren't making the leftover royal look subterranean mediocre. The leftovers royals are subterranean mediocre. They are the participation trophy of royalty. Do you happen to know the date of the LBC show? I like to listen to the longer version. Okay, that is why they resort to insult. Meghan and Harry are hated because they are princessing better than the rest of them combined. Absolutely, the royal family appears stale and out of date, no longer relevant. Harry told them that. Okay, take advantage of the diversity he brought in and Meghan to the palace. The queen saw it. Okay, even though Meghan's time is not the same as the queen, but she got it. She understands. She know how to revolutionize. Even though she kept her cool, whatever time period she was, but she understand for the crown's sake. All right, whether she really liked Meghan or she just pretend, I don't know. But Meghan have spoke very highly of the queen every chance that she got. So I will take Meghan's word over anybody. Okay, so the queen understood the assignment and she knew it. The moment she got the job, she understood the assignment. It was for the crown, not for her.
But through the inventions of science, I can do what was not possible for any of them. I can make my solemn act of dedication with the whole empire listening. I should like to make that dedication now. It is very simple. I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service and to the service of our great imperial family to which we all belong.
But she tried to tell her son that, but her son went berserk and listened to that freaking three-in-a-marriage witch, and probably gonna ruin it for everybody. Well, which is good, because the institution, only benefit the institution, not everybody else. So okay, they could destroy it for all I care. Alright, so let's read this and then move on. Okay, I read this. That is why they resort to insult Meghan and Harry, all hated because they are princessing better than the rest of them combined. Absolutely, the royal family appears stale and out of date, no longer relevant. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Okay, so this is where I have a video that I put 3 times, but with different caption. So this is the first time. I may not play it again. Alright, let's pause. It's 1 minute and 12 seconds. Okay, the funny thing is they don't know how ridiculous they sound. Okay, so that's the first one. They're really mad about Harry and Meghan's visit to Jamaica. So let's listen. Alright, and remember, the next tweet that I share with you has the same video, the next 2 tweets.
But there they are in Jamaica, which is a country that is bordering on republicanism. The Prime Minister of Jamaica has made it absolutely clear he wants nothing more to do with the monarchy. He thinks it's past its sell-by date. So in the very week the King is going into hospital, we don't know how serious.
Okay, now I see why she said how ridiculous it is. Okay, so what? I think in one of my videos yesterday, there was another video that made reference to the same topic. This is the narrative, the anger, the boiling into people in the UK. Alright, Jamaica wants to be republic. So what? The UK wants to be barbaric, and Jamaica doesn't want to be part of that barbaric behavior. So they want to move their own separate way. And there was someone who made the point that there's Barbados who, did the same thing. They went republic, and Charles was there during the ceremony. It's not like they're creating enemy. It's just that they have different vision. Each respective countries have a different vision for their people. So, if UK wants to be racist, look how they kick Harry and Meghan out of there.
If you want to be private, go back to America and live privately. It's pretty straightforward.
Because whatever nonsense that went in their head, you don't have any sensible person. Well, James O'Brien is one of them who's pretty sensible, who tells it like it is. But whoever is running the country to come up and say, stop this BS. Let's all get together and be all right. This kind of thing. But they all fall in line. Those who probably have a little say, they shut their mouth. Instead, they stay aligned with the barbaric behavior. So Jamaica is saying, I don't want to be part of that barbaric behavior. We have a different vision. We want to move forward in a different way. Okay, just because they're going republic, that doesn't mean they are enemy. It's just different vision. Different vision. Okay? You live across the pond and there's some place in the Caribbean. What the hell you want in a connection? And I made the point already where the UK visa system works differently for different Commonwealth countries. With Jamaica, Jamaicans have to go to the harder version of going to the UK. All right, they make it more difficult for them, so they're not having any beneficial things for being part of the Commonwealth. So they're not losing anything, but instead you create this hostility to make them feel bad for moving. If you were helping them from the beginning, like I've said, when there is a hurricane, I said in other video, when there are natural disasters, the UK, help them get on their feet. But no, you don't do that. So they're not losing anything. They were already on their own. The only thing is that when you need their help, you want to take advantage of them, you use them. That's the only thing. But other than that, the Jamaicans are not getting any benefit from being part of the Commonwealth. It's better to go republic in a peaceful way And then you guys could come and visit. You could still keep your visa kind of way of them going to the UK and all of that. Okay, because it was already there. It's not gonna change their lives. So these people in the UK are just, how will I say that, making the people who are listening to them feel some sort of either negative energy, this kind of thing. They playing with people's energy. All right, so that's that. Maybe I'll play the other ones again so I don't talk. Let me move it back slightly.
Week, the king is going into hospital. We don't know how serious it is. We think it's terrific that he's talking about his condition, prostate. He's having prostate issues.
Okay, so Harry's not a doctor. What difference will it make? What difference will it make? If Harry was the best doctor of a prostate kind of thing, and he flew over there to treat his father, then I could understand. But Harry is not in the medical field. My goodness. And this is a guy, Charles that is, who didn't even pick up Harry when Harry needed him. And instead he pulled his security and then probably shut his phone or probably leave it somewhere and say, forget about it. Let's wait a couple months and see how that turned out. Okay, if you see a body somewhere, maybe that's what he was hoping for. So according to, I think I said it when that first thing came out, where Harry said his father didn't even pick up his phone, and I was like, it seems like according to Charles, Harry is dead to him. This is the only thing. And then he didn't even bother. Okay, let's say that was a mistake. Maybe that day he forgot his phone. People do forget their phone sometimes. Okay, he didn't pick up the phone. Okay, you got home. You see all those missed calls. Did you call Harry back and see how he was doing? Why did you call me so many times? This kind of thing. So no. So why do Harry have to, now that Harry got his feet, on the ground, he's trying to move forward, and all of a sudden Harry's supposed to worry about the father who, based on what I've heard, didn't even pick up his phone when he really needed him. So from that point, I feel like Harry was dead to Charles. All right?
Own son, who hasn't found time yet, Sarah, to say, I'm really sorry that Dad's not feeling so good and sending my best wishes. And we don't think that's happened privately, because it had, Harry would have leaked it.
Definitely. No, Harry doesn't speak. And then this is the thing here. Harry has always maintained, okay? He wants the private life to be private.
This is half my official role, but half my private role. This is what I enjoy doing, but the private life has to be private, and I hope people respect that.
All right. So it's not Harry who's gonna be leaking it. We already know Martin Brennan have told us who leaks stories to the press.
Much of the negativity towards the couple is coming from within the royal family. The royal family and staff of the royal family are the ones that are very often leaking these stories to the press.
And remember, the purpose of the PR office at the royal family is to keep the royals in the press all the time. So you have to remember, when I work in newsrooms, it's a fact that every anti-Harry and Meghan story comes from Kensington Palace.
But we don't think that's happened privately, because it had, Harry would have leaked it.
It's a fact that every anti-Harry and Meghan story comes from Kensington Palace.
But why
and if it comes from Kensington Palace, why are they briefing against their own grandson?
Well, okay, that's a very the idea.
Why are there never any
I think that's fascinating
about Prince William?
Well, William and Kate.
And we don't think that's happened privately, because it had, Harry would have leaked it.
But why have?
And if it comes from Kensington Palace, why are they briefing against their own grandson? Why are there never any
I think that's fascinating
about Prince William?
Well, William.
All right, and they made sure to say that. As they go on with their narrative, they had to make sure they stay in line with their stupidity. Let me move it back slightly.
Wishes, and we don't think that's happened privately, because it had, Harry would have leaked it.
No.
Without a doubt, or she'd have leaked it. He's there consulting and hobnobbing with one of the most overtly Republican prime ministers in the Caribbean, somebody who also, I understand, wants to break up the Commonwealth, which was so precious to the Queen.
Yeah.
And Harry and Charles wanted Harry and Meghan, because she's a woman of colour, because we always hear about that, to be key parts of the ambassadorial role.
No, they're changing the narrative now. This is brand new to me. This was never mentioned. Like the other one, go back to America. All right, during that time, I didn't hear any of that. Meghan and Harry mentioned it during their engagement interview. Meghan was very excited to be part of the Commonwealth, to help with the Commonwealth thing.
I know the fact that she'll be really unbelievably good at the job part of it as well is obviously a huge relief to me, because she'll be able to deal with everything else that comes with it. But no, you know, we're a fantastic team. We know we are, and we hope to, you know, over time, try and have as much impact for all the things that we care about as much as possible.
I am very excited about that, yeah.
And Meghan, given your acting and the profile you had, you'd already been involved in various causes, you'd been an ambassador for UN Women. What about this new role? I mean, you're going to have a bigger platform, a bigger voice. What do you want to do with it?
I mean, I think what's been really exciting as we talk about the transition of this out of my career but into the role is that, as you said, the causes that have been very important to me, I can focus even more energy on, because very early out of the gate, I think you realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility, which I take seriously. And at the same time, I think in these beginning few months and now being boots on the ground in the UK, I'm excited to just really get to know more about the different communities here, smaller organizations who are working on the same causes that I've always been passionate about under this umbrella. And also being able to go around to the Commonwealth. And also being able to go around to the Commonwealth. I think it's just the beginning of a...
There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do.
Alright, but the UK rejected it. Now you're changing your narrative? No, this is the first time I'm hearing this. I'm moving it back slightly. I'm sorry, the next tweet that I shared it, that has that video, I will let it play. And hopefully I don't have anything to say.
To be key parts of the ambassadorial role to promote the Commonwealth. And here he is now consorting the weakest fathers going to hospital with people who want to destroy it. I can't believe it.
I mean, I think they are deliberately trolling the royal family. This is obviously what they're doing.
Oh Lord, these people are crazy. What a nasty piece of work. Okay, quote, the very week the king is going to enter hospital, we don't know how serious it is. You know what? If the king can't cope, maybe he should have abdicated. He's been king for a year, and they piss and mourn whenever he's got two things to think about at the same time. That's a good way. So you are telling a couple attending a movie premiere, in other words, a effing couple's date, is making Brits losing their shit. Alright? It's the perfect distraction from Kate. Why aren't they asking for an update on her condition? Why haven't we seen picture of her family going into for a visit if she's really at that hospital? Alright, the Sussexes at the movie premiere in Jamaica reminds people how the now Welseses fell in the Caribbean tour. These wolves feel so entitled to Harry's time, remind them that Harry's father and brother pettiness and lack of foresightness or what will bring down the monarchy. Queen Elizabeth II had given Harry and Meghan Commonwealth responsibility like QCT, Queen Commonwealth Trust, and they dropped the ball. Alright, it's not like Jamaica is declaring, thank you! Thank you! It's not like Jamaica is declaring war. They are simply having a referendum so voters can decide. How dare they? I'm telling you. The thing is that they wanted, alright? If you look at the video, The Firm, I did it, I think, back in 2020. It was around this time I'm making that video and something came to me. I feel like I had an out-of-body experience. I'm like out of space looking down. I wanted to see where the Commonwealth countries for the UK are. And I saw, and thank God I came with I found a map that highlights all the Commonwealth countries. And I was like, oh my God, they are around the world, every corners of the world. So when the UK have a special interest of some sort, they can use any of the Commonwealth countries to do the bidding for them. Right? That was the thing that I was thinking at that time when I saw it. Okay? And then the other thing that I was thinking, and I was like, oh my God, those people, the business people, want to destroy, break the Commonwealth away. And this is when I said, I hope if those Commonwealth countries, I was focusing mostly on the Caribbean, the black and brown Caribbean Commonwealth countries like Jamaica, Barbados, and all of that. To look at Haiti as example, to just be careful. That's all, because I don't want to go to Haiti issues here, but I did brought that up at that time. And then the next thing that came to me is that those business people in the UK who's always hungry for money, they will go in those Commonwealth countries, the Caribbean or whatever, to do as they please, and then they will hide behind the institution. That was another idea that I have. Perfect example, which happened a couple weeks ago, or maybe last month or something, where I believe Guyana used to be a Commonwealth country of the UK. And I think there's something that they just discovered. It could have been oil. I'm not 100% sure about that. And then all of a sudden, the UK sent ships down there. Now, why will they send ship down there? What sort of connection do UK have with Guyana? Okay, so they want to have control. This is the problem with the UK. It's control. They want control. The people of their own land cannot control their own destiny. They want to be the one to control it, and they make a mess in that land. This is their blueprint. But with our prayers, and I think people's eyes are more open, people are educated, even though they're trying to dumb down the population, but people are educated, they're smart enough to see the pattern of the UK behavior and say, no, we're going to reject it, but we're going to move in a more civilized way. So this is what's happening here, and the UK cannot comprehend this, and they refuse to accept it. This is what is happening now. Okay? So this is the connection from my old video, the firm, to what is happening now. I really suggest you go watch that video. I don't remember exactly what I said, but that moment, one tweet, that made me realize that. Okay? So that's that. Okay, these so-called journalists are pathetic, but on the other hand, it's damn funny to watch the meltdown. And then the other thing too, whoever those decision makers of the world, okay, they wanted some sort of a world war to happen, because when there is peace, they do not thrive. You could see how the meltdown that they be exposing on social media for things that should not even be concerned them. So they cannot live in peace. This is the devil, okay, who possessed these people. They cannot live in peace. If they don't bother somebody and they don't create chaos, they're not satisfied. They're not happy. They have to see people suffer. This is what they're trying to do. They want people to suffer. They could sit back and then look at the suffering and then laugh and have a joyful moment at looking at people suffering.
We got the most wonderful newspapers in the world in this country. You read the newspapers in the States or in France, they're very dull. They're not entertaining at all. I think that we can have both a serious and an entertaining press. And that's what I want to see survive. I don't want to see Prince Harry destroy the industry I love.
So we have to reject that. This is why we have to keep on praying. Whether or not you believe in prayers or whatever, because there's some stuff that happened to me. I don't know how it happened. So I'm going to believe there's something out there that is greater than us. So we need to keep on praying to prevent this devilish mindset to take control of the world, because they're trying. The 2020 election, like I've said many times, it was a pause. It put a halt to the derangement, the negativity that they were trying to put onto the world, because what they want to do is for these people to have control of each and every country's powers so they could do their nonsense. But the US put a halt to it, and I think if we, let's not just sit back. Everybody better go and vote. But if we sit back and let them do their nonsense, we will fail. But we need to push back. For the UK, their 2020, like it happened in the US, it's Harry and Meghan's, okay? Because the UK, I mean, I cannot blame them too much, because when you grew up on something, they hypnotize you in some shape or form. You see these things that they're showing in their TV. I never been to the UK, so I don't know, but those clips that I'm seeing, I could understand. Okay, it ingrained into the people, and they don't even tell the truth for the simplest thing. They have to create a narrative for you to believe something other than.
And racism as such, as a philosophy, kicked in was as a direct reaction to the abolitionist movement. the abolitionist movement driven by some of the leading intellectuals of the day, as well as driven by hundreds of thousands of ordinary people in this kingdom who signed petitions after petitions and presented them to the House of Lords. When the abolition movement really kicked in from the 1780s onwards, the planters had to respond. And so this is where you get the most virulent imagery about brutal, pagan, bestial.
But the media is a powerful force.
Black people in the literature and in the imagery.
Cartoons portraying black people as licentious and depraved began to circulate.
But the media is a powerful force.
The anti-abolitionist Edward Long wrote,
"The lower class women in England are remarkably fond of the blacks. In the course of a few generations more, the English blood will become so contaminated with this mixture as even to reach the middle and then the higher orders of the people. This is a venomous and dangerous ulcer that threatens to disperse its malignancy far and wide until every family catches infection from it."
But the media is a powerful force.
So I sort of could understand, but now there's social media. Enlighten yourself. Go out there. Don't just sit and glue by the TV, because those people are evil. They're just evil. They want to benefit themselves. They just want to, I don't know. I really don't know what they want to, because they have everything, but they still want more. I don't know. All right. So I will play the next. I'm going to go to the next tweet that has the same video. Hopefully I don't have anything to say. I'll let the video play again, because I interrupted too much. I know some of you don't like that. All right, so there's that here. Okay, they're really mad. Is that the same thing that I put? Let's see. Okay, so it's not the same thing. All right, 1 minute and 12 seconds.
Jamaica, which is a country that is bordering on republicanism. The Prime Minister of Jamaica has made it absolutely clear he wants nothing more to do with the monarchy. He thinks it's past its sell-by date. So in the very week the King is going into hospital, we don't know how serious it is. We think it's terrific that he's talking about his condition, prostate, he's having prostate issues. His own son, who hasn't found time yet, Sarah, to say, "I'm really sorry that Dad's not feeling so good and sending him my best wishes." I mean, I don't think that's happened privately, because it had, Harry would have leaked it,
definitely, yeah.
without a doubt, or she'd have leaked it. He's there consulting and hobnobbing with one of the most overtly Republican prime ministers in the Caribbean, somebody who also, I understand, wants to break up the Commonwealth, which was so precious to the Queen.
Yeah.
And Harry and Charles wanted Harry and Meghan, because she's a woman of colour, because we always hear about that, to be key parts of the ambassadorial role to promote the Commonwealth. And here he is now consorting the weakest fathers going to hospital with people who want to destroy it. I can't believe it.
I mean, I think they are. They are deliberately trolling the royal family. This is obviously what they're doing.
Oh my lord, my lord. Are there not any more pressing issues to cover in Britain? The way he mocked because she's a woman of color. I mean, how many times we know of what Harry and Meghan are gonna do? We never know until they drop it. Alright, these people are ridiculous. Let's see. Is that the same one? Did I write in there? Let's pause. Let's see here. Is that the Andrew Pierce that said he didn't know Princess Meghan was black because she's so attractive? Okay, the level of gaslighting. Why will Harry reach out to a father who allowed the media to run a hate campaign against Harry's wife, sabotage his plans, withdraw there's a part here, withdraw security leaks his location so the media could harass them, and then kick him out of the house Harry paid for? Alright, what a nasty, vicious clown these people are who comment on the Sussexes. Andrew Pierce has some kind of a sex scandal he's immersed in. Oh, really? All these people always have issues with sex. Okay, and that other thing has repeatedly perpetrated misogyny and her piece on Meghan. Who knew they were surrounded with when William and Kate bombed? And the thing is that with one of the things that he said, that the guy, the prime minister wants to destroy the Commonwealth. If he was behaving like Trump and decided and want to take it upon himself and said, look, we're getting out of it and this without the people's consent, where the people vote for it. All right, he's taking the proper steps. Okay, let the people talk, because there's the thing here, people are talking about it, but there he is accommodating the people who probably voted for him. and then make the decision, and then make people vote for it. Let's see how it goes. But if they were to say people breaking the Commonwealth, you know who had the balls and did it? That's Mia, what's her name? Prime Minister of Barbados. All right, she went and did it, and then they're moving on. Oh my goodness. All right. They are still bitter that Peggy never got to sit down before he was told that they are moving on. There's that here. Does Andrew Pierce have a criminal investigation against him by the Daily Fail for sexual misconduct? Has it concluded yet? This alleged deviant and no-neck Vine need to sit down and shut up. Okay, the insanity. They never wanted to make them the face of the come up. Thank you. This is brand new to me. They never talk about the Queen. Probably did, but Charles and the rest, no. Meghan was not part of their agenda, so they made sure to tell her get the hell out of there, and they're black. And I think that was the best idea Piers Morgan ever gave. All right, the insanity never wanted to make them the face of the Commonwealth because Meghan is mixed race. LOL, that was never going to happen. They're gaslighting now because they're realizing she would have done well in the black and brown communities, just as Harry as a big loss. All right, Harry warned them, but they didn't listen. All right, so the royal family are entitled to privacy, but it doesn't extend to Harry and Meghan. And whenever, communication, I guess, they have had with Charles on his illness, some media said the other day Harry and Meghan sent best wishes to Charles and Kate. And as for Harry and Meghan trip, why shouldn't they? Has everyone in the royal family stood still since the announcement? How you hurt and I can't even travel? Go England without visa. What benefit did the relationship have? Thank you. Okay, there's that here. Our Harry and Meghan, press and visa and vice president of the Queen Commonwealth Trust, and they took it away from them when they left. There's that too. All right, they think people forget. And this is the thing with the UK. When they're doing their savagery, they make it loud and clear. You cannot miss it. Even if you're trying to avoid it, they want to make sure you hear it. And this, they cannot moonwalk it. People know things that they've done, remove things from them, and, doing their savagery behavior. People cannot forget that. All right, the way he said women of color, I know. The racism just jumped out of him. Okay, who are those two racist Brits? They don't have a clue that they are sounding racist. The Commonwealth was so precious to the Queen, really? All right, pro tip. Okay, that's an ad. Now they just slip these things in like that. Right, they stay pressed over made-up scenarios. LOL, such fun to watch them weaving the story as they go. So they're just gonna leave out the part that it's not for one of reggae and Jamaica's biggest legend, Bob Marley. They are pressed for real. Oh, the bitterness, the hate, and the racism dripping out of that man's mouth. Harry and Meghan are now world players who will never have to deal with the likes of this tosser again, says the two nastiest racists in Britain. Yeah, they mad the Sussexes are breathing. That's another point here. This is how they treat all black people in the UK. It's a very racist country. Yeah, I learned now. Okay, so this is the third video that has that video clip. Let me pause for a second. Okay, so this is the third video clip of it. Now I understand why Prince Harry packed his bag and left with his wife. Imagine having to deal with this manufactured negativity on a daily basis. They're really mad about Harry and Meghan. Okay, so that's that. And then they expect you to show up for their cameras and smile and wave. That's insane. There's this here, where they mad about Charles' visit to Barbados, to be told to his face by Prime Minister Mia Mottley that Barbados has moved on from his mom, Queen Elizabeth II. There's that here. Okay, end of an era. Prince Charles touches down in Barbados for ceremony to remove the Queen as head of state after Caribbean nation decided to become a republic. There it is, back in 2021. All right, so there's that here. The daily, let's bookmark it. I didn't want to go in it. Just Slack and bookmark it. Go back. Okay, the Daily Mail has today written an article about the lead actor in the Bob Marley film, with a story focusing on him and his family once having lived in a council-owned expensive property for 2 years while their council home was being repaired. Oh my God, exactly. What's even worse is the behavior is sanctioned by his white and racist family. Harry did the right thing by getting his family out of there. Andrew Pearce is bitter. The voter are bitter and are in a F01 far out stage. Willie and Kitty just knew they were global. Okay, they're exposed to be less than local. It's like they are runner up from a high school competition that lacked talent, but locals cheers bitter, global not local. Harry and Meghan. This one is funny. If Harry and Meghan are in fact deliberately trolling the royal family, then I'm all for it. It's the most classy and intelligent trolling I have ever seen. Look which daily ride he writes for here in the UK. What a pathetic, hateful, bitter loser of a man. There's a laugh here. And these nuptials hilarious. Okay? Australia Republic now. Alright, so it's like they're exposing themselves each and every day. They don't know how to move on. They're wasting their time and energy on things that should not be concerned of them. Meanwhile, the UK is going through some stuff. Alright, so there's the next tweet here. Okay, someone just WhatsApp this to me. Alright, so there's that here. It's 59 seconds, a minute.
So I came in this one and I saw this, yeah? On the number 8. Straight Bob. You see what I say? One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright in cinemas February 14th. That's what the movie them have displayed anyways. But the actual boss, man, you know. Yeah, look at that upfront music. That's so nice. Yardy in the house.
I will get flagged for the music because it's copyrighted. It's almost done. She's just showing the bus that has the promoting the One Love, the Bob Marley movie. Alright. There's that. Okay, London, England. Where is this? Go. Seeing the red bus at the back made me homesick. Catch the fever. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so there's that here. Let's be honest here. As much as Bob Marley was and is still famous, and rightfully so, Harry and Meghan attending the One Love movie premiere in Jamaica have brought a level of attention to it that it wouldn't have a track on its own. That is true. I didn't even, well, it's the premiere, so yeah, I would not know if they didn't make that. Yeah, so they do make it well known. Okay, I'm convinced Paramount paid a record sum for the presence of Harry and Meghan. One Love could have gotten a bigger promotion. That Harry and Meghan were there ended up in every tabloid, fashion magazine, corner of the internet. They have a huge market value. Why should they give it away? Why? That would be great if they got paid. Well, I think I read the first tweet in this video where it was a friend. They probably just go in and have fun. I mean, not everything is money. I mean, that would have been one heck of a payout, but I think what I read on the previous one, if they're offering, I think Harry just and Meghan, just for the night, they probably didn't even sleep over there. Go watch the movie and then fly right back. I think, and this is my insert in that part here. The premiere in Jamaica wouldn't have gotten worldwide attention if it were not for Harry and Meghan. No one can deny that. That's for sure. That's an ad. True, I was a Marley fan when vacationing and clubbing in Jamaica and other parts of the Caribbean. But now, if One Love movie make it to my area in the US, I'll probably go see it. Okay, and this is how you use your platform. That's it. Harry and Meghan understand that. You provide a spotlight to organizations and causes that will benefit from it. Alright, I didn't see Harry and Meghan get to meet any cast members of the movie. Are there any pictures? Alright, I just said this on another post. People understand that having Harry and Meghan at their function provides free advertisement. Yep, that's it. I mean, honestly, I am seeing literally the whole world featuring Harry and Meghan on One Love. That is priceless. Publicity is really is. I so love them. They give love exactly where it needed. That's it. Okay, this is why I say it aligned with them, so I think it was an easy yes for them. Okay, that's why the CEO of Paramount invited them there. Okay, true. Can't wait to watch the film. That's an ad. So let's go to the next tweet. I'm already an hour. I didn't think this was gonna be more than an hour. I talk too much. So new subscribers, this is the way that I do my tweet, okay? And you better thank the new subscribers who I read some of the comment, you're liking the videos, just thank the other squad, because this was like a one-time thing for me, or maybe one on a blue moon for me. When I see something funny, I'll put it into my shade in it. But some of the squads who are not on Twitter asked me to share more tweets, so now it became part of me. Okay, I enjoy reading those tweets, so I don't mind sharing them with you. Okay, so thank the squad. Otherwise, it would have been once in a blue moon I'll throw something if I see something funny. Next tweet. And this is why my channel is named PYTE Entertainment. It was to be something funny, but some of the squad said add Team Sussex or something to make it relatable to the Sussexes. I didn't want to put Team Sussex, but I did it, and there it is. I was not a Harry and Meghan following, okay? Just to let you know. But when we see the kind of treatment that she was getting, yeah, I have to do that. Yeah, I have to do that. Do the opposition, resistance. Next tweet. I went off a little bit, okay? I'm sorry. Alright. You know why they're so bitter? They know they stuck with the mediocre ones. Alright, the mediocre ones make them no money. Harry and Meghan have successfully shut them out. Despite whatever promises the firm made the British media, they've been unable to monetize the Sussexes for years. There's that. Now Harry's lawsuit will come for their jobs and some in jail. Okay, that's something Harry pulled. There's a case that was going, but he withdrew it. I need to know more about it, but what I think it is, my humble opinion, it has to do with the I think it's the one that has to do with security thing. All right. They lost the fight. When the palace media bat resort to the monkey trope, you can conclude that seeing Harry and Meghan this week was a home run. The scope is exhausted. Alright, hello everyone, have a good day. The sad thing is, even our fave will have done this as working world, etc. The British media still would have slammed them for something. That is true. Headlines, Meghan break protocol. Yep, that is true. I think Meghan understands the assignment. Once she see how they went, it's like, F this, let me live my life. Okay, you know, it is worse than bitter. It is hate, inciting hate, virtual, uncivilized. And this is why I say about the video. Because the people who's watching it, the thing that he was saying is to make people angry. All right, but if people question things, this is why they want to dumb down society. They want to make you feel whatever it is and make you think whatever it is. So they want to control your body, your emotion, your senses. This is what they're trying to do. But people need to snap out of it and ask themselves question, common sense question. If this is that, why is that? Okay, there's Harry and Meghan. Meghan in particular left everything. Okay, she was making money. It's not like she wasn't working. She was making good money for every episode on Suit, and then doing little thing on the side. Her online thing was working out. Everything was in perfect harmony in a way, making her money. She dropped all of this, shut them down to come and help them for free. For free. Okay? For free. And then they treat her like shit, and then she's supposed to take it. The royal family owe Meghan big time for making her shut her things down and then to start all over again and then to reject her. Why couldn't they be honest from the beginning? Why is it so hard for the UK to be perfectly honest? It could be very painful to hear the truth from the beginning. If you had rejected her, guess what? She will stay in her country, and if Harry wanted to come and join her, that would be Harry's choice. So she didn't have to deal with those BS. But those people cannot be honest. They pretend, they abuse, they take advantage, they do all this. When I'm saying all of this is because the wedding, they make money off of it and all of that. Okay, all this play in mind. I don't want to go in full detail. Okay, and then once they finish with her, they know she was not part of their plan. Okay, now once they finish abuse her, take advantage of every possible decision, position, and everything that they could take advantage of, and now they went on the hate campaign and tore her out of there, and they literally told her to get the hell out of there. Okay, and I think that was the best advice Piers Morgan gave Harry, and said, yeah, that's the best thing to do. And now you're bitching and moaning about her living her life. You guys are full baggage for God. My goodness. The royal family owe Meghan big time, because to start from scratch all over again, it's not easy. It's not easy. But these people, because they never experience from ground up, when you make something out of nothing, they don't know it. They don't know how it is done. But the system was built for them the minute that they were born. They have everything. They never know struggle. They never understand pain of any sort of unnecessary struggle that people put up on them. They don't want who keep on doing that to others. So they never experience this kind of thing. So now this needs to reverse. Understand the pain. Understand struggles. So at least you have some sort of empathy for other people. And when you're bored, you're not doing anything, you don't go and bother somebody's lives or something like that. These people are crazy. But the royal family definitely owe Meghan for making her leave her stuff, back in Canada, to move over there, and then for her to go back again. What the hell? My goodness, this does not play well to anybody who have common sense. Whether or not you like Harry or Meghan, I don't care. But what they made her do is not fair. And then they expect her to take it. That's the worst. I never understand it. They expect her to take it, not to fight back. It's almost like pushing somebody's head underwater and said, take it. And they're supposed to just take it. My goodness. God, do your thing. Okay, bitter. There's that. All right, is that an ad? Yeah, it's done. These are other things I think I cover. Let me stick to my list. I'm almost an hour. Oh my goodness, I talk too much. Next tweet. Oh my God, this one was so hilarious. It was after I saw this tweet, I went to bed. The Squad. Breaking news. Jamaica is cancelled. The Rangers will never go there on holiday again. This is a GIF. Okay, more The Ranger lies. If Harry and Meghan return to Jamaica for vacation, the Rangers and tabloid dogs will double the population there trying to see them. Bet Jamaica is celebrating they won't have to put up with these racist people on the island. Jamaica about to be Karen and Karen free. Karen and Ken free. Thank God they can keep the UFO trash, ghost skin foulness away from the sun-kissed magnificent of Caribbean island altogether. There's a lot of fear. All the better for the rest of us when we go stress-free, danger-free, good vibes only. And this is what I'm saying. When you read this kind of thing, the mentality of those Karens, when they go places, they expect things to be done for them. They expect things to be certain way for them. And if they don't get it, they start raising hell. Okay? There's people here saying, hey, we're going to live a free life. We're going to have a wonderful time. If you stay away, that'll be better. They don't, people don't want trouble. People wants to live their lives. We're not here forever. I'm telling you, if I knew I was going to live forever, the mentality the institution have, that's what I would have had. Okay? But we're here for a limited of time. We need to enjoy the beautiful, natural things that God have given us, and then take care of the land, and when it's time to go, we go. But these people, it seems like they live forever. I don't know, maybe in those movies where they show the spirit move from one body to the next, maybe that's what it is. The evil spirit is moving from one of them go to the next and whatever, and this is why they want the negativity to continue. We need to pray and push that negative, burn that evil spirit out of the UK, because these people are foul. You mean from ages, the same mindset is continuing to the new generation. Many, like the yesterday's video, this is something that I was thinking. Let me see if I see that video. You know what? Never mind. Where those two people was interviewing that other guest, and they thought that he was gonna go in their direction. And I was looking at the two presenters, very young people. They're probably younger than me. And I'm like, the mindset that these people have is passing on to the next generation. They don't have common sense to say, I'm not gonna be part of this. I don't care how much money you're giving me. But they right there on national television spreading stupidity. Oh my God. Yeah, that evil spirit need to burn. You guys in the UK who have common sense and who believe in the true God and the spirit, pray for this evil spirit to get out of the UK, because this is what's running the country right now. Evil spirit is passing on to these people. All right, these The Rangers don't realize a few things about Jamaicans: quite warm, welcoming, diplomatic, and will try to ensure that you have a wonderful stay on the island. Great food, fun, music. Oh my God, I wish I had bookmarked it. There's a video that I came across where this guy was showing the best food. It was chicken feet and some other thing, avocado and all of that. It looks good too. When I see great food here. Great food, fun music, never overstep the bounds of decency and respect in their home. That's it. That's it. Alright, they put the same 2023 BS into 2024. They're gonna get burned then. They have never been there in the first place. Jamaica has had a lucky escape. Alright? The Ken and Karens are not gonna be there, or not gonna come to the island, that's for sure. Okay, it will be easier for the resort workers as they won't be required to clean up behind their nasty no tipping. Alright, but after these, that's it. Alright, thank God for that. They can't afford it anyway. They should embrace their cold, wet, and windy country where it gets dark at 4 p.m. and most people look miserable. I live here, by the way, so it applies to me too. But the only difference is that I can afford to go to Jamaica. My heart is so broken over this. However, will I get through the pain? Please, the Rangers, please, Bitter, please come to Jamaica for the holiday. What? We are so hurt. Alright, let's go to the next one. I have 3 more after that. Okay, so I see a LOL here. Okay, that one I shared it on my community board already. Hey haters, stay mad. When is that biopic won't be in the US till next month? I will be the first one in line. Oh, they will. LOL. There's that. That's an ad. Let's move on to the next one. I think there's more comment, but I'm already past an hour. I see LOL here. What is that? That was a long thread that okay, I think I will put it on the next one. Okay, please come to see a legend. Breaking. Nicola Sturgeon urged to apologize after leaked WhatsApp messages describing Matt Hancock as weaker than a nun-piss. Liz Truss as about as much as a, was it marzipan dildo? Oh my God. And referring to Suella Braverman as Shitler. Oh my God. This Nicola Sturgeon owes no apology here. Let's see, South African Global here. That's an ad. Others have said worse than that about their fellow Tory MPs, that Simon Case said some controversial stuff in those secret WhatsApp. I don't know. I never trust WhatsApp. I used to have it. I went to a party several years ago. And then someone was showing me WhatsApp and I was like, oh, I downloaded and I thought it would be easy to have communication with other people and all of that. And then one day I took a picture and it wasn't a, indecency picture or whatever. It was a picture that I took and then I saw it on WhatsApp and I was like, what the hell is it doing on that WhatsApp thing? I never put it there. And then after that I deleted it. I never trusted it again. But that WhatsApp thing, I don't think it's trustworthy. I mean, all of them are, but whatever. If it works for you, hey, don't listen to me. Okay, about their words, she is spot on. The one she calls Boris a clown. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. There's more comment, but let's move on. That should have been on my other video that I say I will put on Apio Team Sussex. So there's this here. This is the pic. Heavy is in the club. Yeah, I thought that was really nice. Very nice. There they are here. That is the picture. Kitty Hawk. This is all their sponsors. And on our part of Pure Service, that's my charity channel, I highlight the living legend of aviation, the website, and Kitty Hawk and all of that. So it's something that they purchased. The Kitty Hawk bought the right to something. I forgot what it was. And then they create that. Go watch it. I highlighted it. I need to do more videos like that, by the way. Oh my God. Too much, what do you call this? Too much tweets to share with you. That takes a lot of my time. And I need to work on my shop thing to make some t-shirts, and hopefully you guys could support me. So I shut it down for now, but I will open it back again. Alright, so there's that here. I won't even play it because if I put the music, oh my God, let me pause now. If I play the music, I'm gonna get the flag. Alright, Prince Harry, living legend. Yeah, that's a very nice image of him. There's that. Okay, Prince Harry, living legend. Yeah, they sent him a shout out. Was it 43%? Nigeria. Let's listen. That was during the Invictus. I think I put a C2 43% here. There's Meghan right there. They had a blast. I really enjoy sharing these things with you. The Invictus, oh my God, I had a blast. All right, now I have a prayer. This prayer, I found it on Twitter, and I don't think it's from the squad. As a matter of fact, it was one of the squad on my comment section who suggests me to follow Daily Effective Prayer on Twitter. I've been following ever since then, but I never really share some of their prayers. But this one I came across and I thought I'd share it. Okay? A daily prayer. Keep prayer simple. Dear Lord, I humbly come before you with a heart full of gratitude for the gift of prayer. In this fast-paced world, I ask you to help me keep my prayers simple and sincere. May I remember that you already know the desires of my heart and that there is no need to elaborate words or lengthy requests. Instead, teach me to approach you with the faith of a child, speaking from my heart and trusting that you hear me. In Jesus' name, amen. So that one, when I saw it, I said that would be the prayer for this video. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And I will appreciate. Oh wow, this video reached 5,000. I'm surprised. I have 3 channels that dedicated to the Sussexes. For those who are new, who are Sussex fan, if you are the Rangers, I don't care. I don't need you. You don't need to subscribe. You don't need to watch my video. I want to have good conversation in the comment section. I love reading comments. Sometimes I respond. Sometimes I just put that I like it just to show you that I saw it. So if you don't have anything good to contribute, even if you disagree, if you cannot be somewhat sincere with your comment, I will block you, or don't even follow me on any of my platform. I'm not looking to have publicity. Okay, I'm not trying to go viral. I'm not trying to do anything. Okay, I just want to share some of the things that Heavy and Meghan are doing, and we have good conversation. Like for instance, I believe it was this video. In that video, there's someone I didn't know who the person was, and I read several comments who explained to me who the person was, and then we have a good conversation. Alright, and I was like, I remember in the video I was saying, please don't hate me for it, just, you know, let me know who this person is or whatever. And I read some of the comments. Some of you did tell me who the person was. Alright, so good, sensible response, on the point. Or if you want to ask me a question, feel free to ask me. If I could respond, I respond. If I want it to be private, I just ignore. All right, but if you're gonna be a deranged, I don't need you. Okay, I don't need you. All right, so, and YouTube is in my case. You see how many warning I've been getting from YouTube. Things have been demonetized. Look, if this video was monetized, I'll be making some money, but it's demonetized. Hey, people are watching it. I'm just happy. All right, if you want to support me, there's PayPal, there's Cash App. I'm not even gonna create membership anymore, but it seems like on my other channel they're directing me to do that. But I'll see how I feel in the future. But if you want to support me, there's Cash App, PayPal, or on what's the other one, Patreon. Okay, I should be putting some stuff there now that YouTube have limit me the things that I could share with you. So now I will suggest to be on Patreon. I need to reduce to create another tier, a 99 cents or $1.99 or something. I think right now I have $5, $10, I believe $20 and $50. But no matter which tier you pick, you will see anything that I share. My whole goal was to share everything on YouTube, but sometimes I'll put some silly stuff. When I go on vacation, I'll put on Patreon for you guys or whatever. But now YouTube have limit. They create something, I think since the 16 or something like that. I had to change some stuff. So there's some videos I deleted on YouTube that I cannot share. And I needed the link to put on Patreon, so I had to remove them. So there's a lot of change that needs to happen, and I'm the only one who's running all of it. So those changes are creeping up slowly. But the main thing is I want you to keep you up to date with what the Sussexes are doing, and I think this is what's taking most of my time. All right, enough. That's it. Thank you for watching.